little, I remember my mom would walk out to the gardens around our house and she would pick various wildflowers. And I always remember thinking, what could she possibly be creating with all of these flowers that she's picking? Well, one moment I remember is when she would take each stem off of the flower, she would put them in between two pieces of wax paper and then put them inside a large book, something like an encyclopedia, and then we would wait. The waiting allowed my mom to turn something as simple and beautiful as a flower into a greeting card, a birthday card, or something to just cheer somebody up, because that was always her heart for people. So my mom never used any specific flower, she just kind of used what was on hand. And so if you have wildflowers on hand, those are always great because they have thin stems and usually they're smaller, daintier flowers. Here's what you'll need. 2 sheets of wax paper, or if you have newspaper in hand, that works well. And you can have some coupons on hand as well. Some heavy books. I just have some wonderful disaster preparedness books that I will probably never read, but I will use to smush some flowers. Tweezers, a bottle of clear Elmer's glue, flowers of your choice. Pansies, forget-me-nots, cornflowers, butterfly weed are really great options, but you can really use anything small and dainty. And then cardstock cards. I just got mine from Hobby Lobby, but you can also get yours from Amazon. So you're gonna start off with your flowers. I just have these little ones. I'm gonna pop off the whole flower from the stem. And then you're going to take your 2 pieces of wax paper or your newspaper. And the way that you're gonna lay them is you're going to lay them face down. And then you're gonna place the other piece of paper on top, kind of smush them down so that they stay in the place that you want them. Grab your heavy books, whatever you are using. Just place them somewhere in the middle and then place some more books on top. This is gonna take about a week to 2 to dry depending on how wet your flowers are. So if you just wait and keep them in a cool, dark place, they will dry pretty easily. Once your flowers have been dried, the stems should not be flimsy at all. And I kind of have an example for y'all that I've been drying for a couple of weeks. And as you can see, I didn't choose the prettiest flowers, but they did dry really well, and you want them to kind of look like that. So that's kind of an example of what they would look like. Now I already started on a card, and this is the one that I've started on. So what you're going to do is you're going to use tweezers just because the flowers are going to be really delicate since they're dried. And this is not the most beautiful display, but it's a start. So what you're going to do, take your glue, just swipe a little bit, you don't need a whole lot. And then kind of choose where you want your flower placement to be. I'm just going to make it like this. And then once I have my flowers laid out, I'm going to put a thin layer of glue just along the stem and spread it out so that it doesn't clump together. Once the flowers have been initially glued down to the cardstock, just keep putting another layer on top of each layer that you do of glue, making sure that it is smoothed out and it's over top all the stems and the flower leaves, and then just let it dry overnight. And there you have it. You have a beautiful homemade card to give to someone you love. Have a go at it. You never know who needs a little joy in their life today. And if you need the written instructions, click on the link below. Otherwise, we'd love for you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out all of the latest updates from Lane of Roses.